Okay. Oh, hey guys, this is Extreme Gamer 1234 on YouTube, just doing my very first video ever. And this is just gonna be a Minecraft video of this kind of cool jungle world that I made. No, it's kind of random, but I got bored one day and decided to make this. So anyway, this is, like I said, my first video, and it's Minecraft, but I'll be doing a lot of other videos, hopefully. Some with my friend X Quarters, and those will probably be Call of Duty. Black Ops, because I have my own with it, but you know, I never really wanted anything kind of boring. So I guess we will start the tour of this full jungle complex I made. It's not exactly just one house, it's kind of too big for that, so yeah. Alright, it's the spawn, so I guess I will listen to the sound and go down. And if any of you guys are wondering, this is made with Camtasia, but it's the free version, and it's only 30-day trial, so besides that, I don't know what I'll use to. But for now, I'll use this. There's the real version's like $300, so there's no afford that. Alright, so I'll start with the bottom level here, which kind of takes on the appearance of like a fishing hut, I guess you could say. It's more than a hut. We have a little eating area over here with a glass floor. It's pretty cool. And you can see that I put glowstone down there, so you can kind of see, maybe if you want to take a night swim or something, you can see underwater. Anyway, go inside. In here, you have like a little common area with some stairs, mossy stone floor, and some like unique decorations. There's no stairs, so there's some water there. And you have two identical rooms here that are kind of like little library rooms that I built. And the connection is kind of interesting. It's like a guy out of nowhere. It's just a kind of cool place. Right. Now I guess I'll go up the ladder to the next room. If you ever choose like a multiplayer server or something, you could kind of use like these two rooms. There's one identical above it. There's two houses, or maybe one different house, but if you're gonna do that, you kind of want the people to know each other, so this is unconnected rooms. I'll show you in a bit. Anyway, so this is the first house area. Sorry, a bit laggy. You have a nice kitchen area right here. Cool. You just kind of like, I know I kind of got bored and thought this area needs more lighting, so I made this little glass water decoration. Also, maybe you can see I put vine above the door to give it the kind of authentic jungle look. You see I have a nice bed here, red wool, a poster, the chest, and a little reading area, a library, and yeah, like a chair for reading. Anyway, so that's just kind of the first room. I also have another library out here. I just think the libraries just really look good, you know? It gives like a look. Anyway, I'll go out here now. This is part of like the common area where you can walk around and stuff and like, I don't know, meet somebody. But anyhow, this is the second house. Pretty close to it. The library area is a little different, more pyramid type style, and some glass in between here touches. There's like a main eating table right here, and another like preparation area. You can see all the bedrooms are kind of walled off like this, and this one I decided to make it like checkers. So you have the beds like black and white. The chest, library area here again, and a furnace and a crafting table. So yeah, those are kind of the, let's say, the better, best houses for this. Before I go up there, I'm going to show you what's about. I don't know, this room just comes like entertainment area. You can see in this room, you've got some libraries, some kind of cool lighting. You've got the lava ceiling, and you've got some torches behind the glass, which is kind of cool. And I don't know what's happening here. I'll have to fix that. That's crazy. Okay. And that is there's that look of it. Unnoticeable. I'm sorry if you figured that out. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some images and look. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, what's up in here? This is kind of like an eating area. You can see there's place for food preparation. Things, got some tables. You have like a little aquatic tank here, though there's not really any like visible fish in Minecraft. They just swim around unless you catch one. So it's kind of boring right now, but you know, it's different. Now here you have the eating area itself, the tables. Some glowstone in here to get some light and give space between the tables. And you also notice the floor is glass and underneath is like grass and saplings, which I thought made me kind of look a little cool, you know, it's junk themed. Anyway, we'll keep going. This in here is my little garden area. I know there aren't any trees or anything, but I'll show you guys a little bit. You see water design on the floor. It's kind of cool. It's like a big pond. And you have the yellow and red flowers up here, roses. And the grass, I used the bone meal so that it all grew like this. Also in here, there's like a little skylight so that you can kind of see some light from outside. There's a tree there. It's kind of cool. Alright, now we go to the rest of the garden area, which is why I have a door over there so that nothing could get in because this goes to the outside. Now you can see we're surrounded by a lot of jungle, groves and trees and stuff. And you come over here, it's like this little area closed off by some glowstone. You can kind of just look around, see the trees. A lot of them are lit up like glowstones so you can see them at night. But I think it's morning now. Anyway, keep going. And maybe at the end of it you'll fly by at night so you can kind of see the whole thing. Because it really does stretch far if you look at it from here. Alright. Now we'll keep going into this room to my right. And then I'll go back. Alright. This room is another like little, I guess, or a pool room. I guess you sit here, put your clothes there, and take a dip in a hot tub. You know, there's glowstone reinforced, so kind of proceed. Now we have this glass room here, which has a couple little tanks in it, but mainly just for looking out over the jungle. Kind of cool. You can see sunrise a little bit. And here's also a skylight. Now, if you could hit the right time of day or night, you can see the sun or the moon directly overhead, which I did that at night once. It's kind of cool with the moon, this angle, all the stars. You can't see the trees. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now I'll take you to the outside parts. And then here also we have like a okay. Anyway. Here we have like a grand staircase, I guess, that just takes you up. Carved out with stone. Pretty cool. Alright. You can see the glowstone ceiling is patterned a little bit. And here we have like a walk-up area, which is kind of interesting design. A couple tables here, just whatever. But here's also where I have my home set, with like observation deck. You can pretty much see a lot. It's pretty cool. Here. And also, if you kind of fly out a little bit, you can just see how far up it is on the mountain. Alright. Let's keep going. I think I'll go and show you. How about? You see, there are like 4 different paths here. So I'll just you know what? I'll just show you this right now. It's pretty easy. Alright, here you can see I have a little path through the jungle. It's just kind of cool. It wraps around this tree, and you can kind of see it goes almost under a house. This goes right by a house. So I'll show you in a little bit. And here it kind of changes to wood because I thought if I have all leaves here, it's gonna die without, you know, some actual wood to keep it alive. So I just decided to change it over. Anyway, more stable. So right here, we have like an observation deck. It's kind of cool. It overlooks everything, all stuff, and it's just another one of the great views here. And if you hit the right time of day, you can catch the sunset or the moon set, it's called. And out here we have this little gate here because, you know, maybe if you want to go swimming off the diving board, just have a little fun. Alright, I'm just gonna fly back to save time. Use a compass, but that's really jumping around. Okay. Let's just get back on the path. I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna I'll show you this house first because it's isolated, and then I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so here we have this kind of like large jungle house. It's pretty cool. You have like this fireplace, so I didn't extend up there because that way like the stairs, which I will show you. But destroy it, you wouldn't be able to get out to the third floor. Yeah. So just kind of area down here where you can make food, just sit around the fire like this, tell stories about how you almost killed by a jungle animal. But anyway, like that. Here you have kind of another eating area, but also a small bedroom. Just go to sleep here, take a nap, I don't know. It's kind of under the stairs. It's cool. And here you have like the very upstairs, which is pretty much a library area where you can sit and read, or just look out the window. Which, by the way, are really actually pretty intricate. And I'll go to the outside and show you what I mean in this. And this place really looks cool at night. Daytime. Daytime is not as cool, but still. Alright. Now, I'll show you how this place looks from the outside. You can obviously see how much I worked on the windows. They're somewhat complex, just a lot of that. And also, down here, I have these wooden supports, big wooden supports, so that it doesn't look like it's just sitting on that one little tree. It looks really weird. No, I mean, Minecraft is real, it's kind of physics, but still, looks weird. Alright, I'm just gonna skip over here, and I'll show you that later, because it's more stuff. Here we have what I kind of was another, like, large treehouse village. I was gonna make a tree village, and maybe later I will, but for now I'm keeping it kind of like this. This is kind of the map I was planning on using just to make a lot of cool houses and stuff and warps and everything. So maybe when I'm finished with the entire map, making castles and mansions and whatnot, then I could give you like the entire server file so that you also have all the warps and everything, because you didn't bring these stuff over here. And I'll show you in a few minutes also why you need warps for this one, at least one warp. Anyway, here's kind of a beginning jungle house. It looks kind of cool. You should have a lot of everything. Library, some glowstone here, a little reading area. Also, you have a shower, because you probably don't smell very good if you're out in the jungle all day. So it's pretty hot here, I would guess. So anyway, so kind of shower, bathroom area, whatever. Then we go in here to the next part of the house, which is the main sleeping quarters. So I have a kind of cool bed here, chairs, crafting table, furnace, your basic stuff. Over here, you kind of can go up. And this could be like another house or an extension to your house, I guess. Either way would be fine. You have a little reading area down here. I have a lot of reading area, but I always think books, shelves look kind of cool in it. So that's why I have a lot of them. You have a ladder that goes up, and you have these that would be like this apartments. They don't have much, they just have little books, crafting table, chest, and a bed. And of course, good lighting. You have one more here. The bed, chest, crafting table, my library, and the view is pretty good. It's kind of cool. I'll look around. That's pretty cool. Then you go up here to another area, which I think is more not exactly like all this will be connected because there's no bed here. So this is like another reading area, chest, preparation, food eating area. And you can see that there's some clouds kind of drifting through because I have it on the fast graphics settings. It's not always that fast, but it's okay. It's better than the old, but I used to put Minecraft on. So this temporarily improves frames per second. Anyway, so yeah, I have it on low graphics settings, so clouds are flat. Come through here, it's kind of cool. Then we have a little sky deck on the roof, trapdoor. You can kind of sit out and look at night above the clouds, which is the only above the clouds view I currently have in the jungle right now. But it's just kind of a cool little thing. Alright, we're just gonna keep going down the ladder. You know, ladders are really useful, I think, in Minecraft, because it allows you to make things that go straight up. to stairs. So elevators would be nice too. I don't know how that happens. I mean, I guess you can replace an elevator, but still, this is hard to make and slow. I don't even know if they work anymore. I might have to. Alright, anyway. Now I'm gonna go down and show you everything else. And maybe I might make like a minecart transportation system when this is all done, because I know it's a lot of walking, but you know, still, it's kind of scenic too. Alright, here we have in here, kind of cramped living area with chests, with your basic stuff, bed, bookcases. I think this is like an individual apartment right there, like a place for someone to live temporarily. No, this whole thing would be one. Here is really quite empty. Yep, I think I'm gonna put 2 bookcases. I have a little color. So, but this has some eating area, a small eating area. You have the larger eating area here. That's it. Eat things. Look up the skylight. But down here is, I think, leading to one of the coolest parts of the map that I made. So here you have this kind of mossy stone, cracked, old, ancient looking staircase that leads down, and we have a sign. Oh, what does it say? Follow the path to the ancient temple. Gee, I wonder. So I guess just follow this stone, mossy stone path, okay? And kind of to give it that old looking feeling. And here we have entrance to the temple. Beware of danger. Alright, so here we have the cave. You can see I replaced all the floors with grass, and all the walls are just completely stone, nothing else to be simple. And here we have the hallway of death. I'm not going to reveal which one, but there are 8 dispensers loaded with, well, 64, most of them. And there are 8 pressure plates that will set them off. Now, I'm not going to say which ones, and I'll just walk out at random, some of them might go off, but they're all loaded with arrows, and they will shoot. I will walk down here in survival. Ooh, oh my dear, that's painful. Alright. Good job. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, you might, I don't know if you'll die, but still. I'm gonna clear my inventory. And give myself simple. A couple simple things. I'm not gonna actually. Yes, okay. Alright, welcome to the treasure room, stranger. You must give a sacrifice and the correct hole. To get the treasure, have fun. You must sacrifice an item or a person. Your choice. Okay, so obviously this is a treasure room I built using world edits, obviously. And all these torches here, I know they look like they were placed randomly, but actually they are kind of design that goes around the room, just to give it some good lighting. As you can see, you have gold here, which actually affects torchlight really well, and looks good. Looks ancient too, it's a mustard for. Okay, so let's say you choose this one, stand on this black. I dart in. Oh no! Oh, you're dead. You picked the wrong one, so you get a fiery death. Alright. Same thing will happen if you do this one. So, if you want someone to come in here and die, you might not want them to watch this. I want them to know which ones do that. So, the middle one, kind of obviously, yes. Now, at least, that will open up when you throw one in. And what is in here but a heck of a lot of treasure. I probably overdid it. I'm close. You know, just have fun. Now, for those of you who don't know how this works, which I'm sure most of you probably do, I will show you underneath really quickly. Oh, and also, if anyone's wondering, this big M here just, I guess, stands for Minecraft. I was kind of making it randomly, and I didn't know I was an M, so it was done. So, just make it Minecraft. Alright. Not gonna want to make it mad because precious firing. Alright, let's just show you what this one. Okay, so we have a block here and a redstone torch. Pretty simple. The redstone torch powers this wire that goes up here and pushes the piston forward. It's a sticky piston, so that it holds on to the wood. So the wood is in forward normal position. Alright. Now over here, we have where the pressure plate is. The wooden pressure plate is on this block. Now on the block it's strapped on the wooden pressure plate. It activates the wire down here, giving it power, and it winds all the way up here. Now when this block is powered, the torch turns off, the piston pulls back, and you fall to your death. Oh, nice. That's the way all the other ones work too. So. I don't know if I should bother going into here. That is fine. But that kind of set me off track. You know, I think I should do all the buildings here. There's one more thing, two more things I know I have to show you, but I can't remember the thing. Gone that way, gone that way, gone that way, gone that way, came from that way. You can also see it's this is random, but I have trees growing on top of that one, which makes it look kind of cool and cool. You know what? I'll just oh yeah, well, I guess there's one other random thing I forgot to show you. Besides, it's just kind of obscure. When I first made this, I built this little tunnel underneath for like boats. Kind of has a cool jungle look. It's just wood and torches, but then I found out it's too narrow for a boat to go through, so I guess it's just for decoration now. But it was still kind of cool because it's under all the leaves and stuff. Yeah, everything. It's kind of cool. Alright, so the two last big things I have to show you. Here we have a cool jungle path that kind of comes off the dock here. I'll just take it. So it's supposed to be like kind of a hiking trail. You see the wood leads you along to where you are supposed to go. You can see there's really pretty often to walk into vines around trees and on top of like some trees because the jungle, the trees like grow one block off the ground. It's weird like that, and the ground's like there. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, you're just kind of walking along. I have torches kind of placed a little off the trail, but they give light off. It's pretty cool. Just walk in. Right over here, little extension to the trail. You can just kind of see how look out over the jungle from kind of a bottom view. Just little pond here. It's kind of cool. Alright, we'll keep going to over here, which is also pretty cool. You can see I have like dense areas here where you're walking right under a tree. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, keep going this way. Here, I know it's kind of weird, it goes down here and goes towards you a little bit, we can come that way. I originally stopped the trail here and was going to make like a garden area right here, but you see, I already showed you the gardens that I made, so I switched up. So I kept continuing the trail this way, which is where it starts to change up a little bit. As you can see, we're obviously going up the mountain, and when I show you the aerial view, it looks really cool, the trail of light from above. But right now we're down low, so I'll just keep showing it. So you can see we're kind of going up, and here we come to the coolest parts of the trail. I have 3 of these leaf bridges. 1, 2, 3, and each one gets a little bit higher. You can look down. It's really just cool how they look and how it feels like you go at the top corner. You can see you could, I don't know, jump up here, look around. There's some nice views of way down there. Ugh, jungle hills. Alright, and each bridge also kind of gets bigger and bigger as you keep going along. So you can look down there, like when I came in. And you also notice the leaves kind of change color, which is weird, but I mean, it's weird because we're in the same biome, but I guess down there it almost kind of looks like a big hills biome. Yeah. Just a weird thing. Here we have the largest leaf bridge, and also the tallest, which goes across, and you can kind of also just get these good, cool views of everything. Alright, and then we'll continue the trail. Just pretty much almost flat up here. A few stairs. But you can see we're winding through like on top of the jungle now. On top of where we were. And you will see where this will end up. I just think it kind of looks cool how it is, how you're under everything, but also on top of some trees. There's mutant jungle trees grow like one outside. And here we are, back at the path where we started. And before I show you the last cool thing, I will give you an aerial. Sorry, it's laggy. But let's just give you an aerial. Alright. Here you have the little place I showed you where it's a skylight. You have the lit up trees over there with the path connecting from the gardens that I showed you. You have the houses over here with the furnished insides and the large one here. Then I show you with the supports. Down there you have the little apartments that lead all the way down to the cave entrance, temple entrance I should say, which is down there. And there you have the little overlooking path that goes all the way to the observation deck with the diving board. And then you finally have this jungle path which twists its way around. And I planned this out by placing glowstone blocks, which I really destroyed. It kind of goes in a square here because it crosses here, wait for it to load, crosses here again, and crosses here. And the reason I also put wood blocks here is of course so that the leaves don't just die, they stay there, but it's also part of that. And you can kind of see how it goes down or up the hill, I mean, depending on which way you're walking, through there, and it cuts its way through the jungle. And goes all the way around here and back to where it starts, which is there. Oh, and also you have a little place when you look out over the water, right out here, so you can see. And then finally, oh nice, that's not nice. Okay, and here finally we have the house. And it really just looks cool if you look at it from this standpoint and fly all around. You can see just how big it really is. Oh, and yet I can barely see the distance. Right over there is my. Well, I got one more thing to show you before this video is up, guys. And this is why I'm going to have to give you the server file so you keep the warps. Here is what happens when I got bored one day. I was building this, I kind of wanted to take a break from the jungle, so I decided to make a little slice of Egypt. Which is why I also kind of want to maybe make this map just a bunch of different stuff and different biomes all connected by warps. And then someday maybe I'll give out the whole server file in the world and all the warps and plugins. I don't have that many plugins. I don't have ranks or permissions or anything like that, because this is just kind of literally, for me, it's what I use for creative mode, because there are a lot more commands in the world that it's very helpful. So it's just a lot better. And with the warps and everything, I don't really, me and my friends are maybe gonna play with it problems. So, back to what I was saying. Here you have a little pyramid. Go inside. The reason I built it is on top of this lava, which is kind of cool. Haven't really done anything with it. Don't really plan to do anything with it at the moment. I mean, maybe I'll go for something, but for now, no. It's kind of cool. But the main pyramid is really what's the best. It's 30 blocks tall versus 20, which means I guess it's 10 blocks bigger in each direction too. We have the inside, and it's so good. There's some lighting problems actually. You know, lighting glitches in Minecraft, so you see that. You can also probably use this place as just a giant corner too, so you can see how many mobs obviously spawn here. It's weird, because the light levels in here are not. No, it depends, I guess. Alright, here you have a bunch of torches, right? An X, which by the way is very, very same block. It's at the very top. Cool, that's right. Okay. So, I do wonder, X marks the spot usually for things, so let's go ahead and see what's happening. Oh my goodness, it's a big room. If any of you have bothered to watch newest snapshot video, which I guess will be Minecraft 1.6 again, they have added pyramids that randomly spawn in the desert. Of course, this one is bigger. I would say I watched the video, it looks more like temples than that's in pyramids. Not a temple, but regardless, they had a very orange block in the middle. When you pressed it, you came down to this room. Same room. The pressure plate. I have glass above this so I don't step on it, because everything is completely covered below it TNT, so I don't want to pull it out. There's treasure in here. Gold, iron, a diamond, and a diamond set. I didn't think I wasn't going to put armor. Now, over here is the result of what happened when I was using the compass teleport and went through the glass and right into the pressure plate and pretty much detonated all the TNT. So that's why I told you should not put TNT because it will blow up all your structures. Yeah, I did rebuild this room. I'm gonna make that mistake again. I have glass this time too, so you can tell it's a pressure plate. Well, you know, I think this is about it. I mean, that's everything in my world. You have the jungle complex, and you have these pyramids. Well, it was a lot of hard work. I mean, it took me about a week to make all of it. I hope you guys like it, and it's pretty cool, and I'll keep making Minecraft and hopefully Call of Duty videos with my friend X Quarters later, and I'll maybe keep adding on to this world and release it if you guys want that. It's just really fun. So, anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, watch for more videos, and this is the end. Thanks for watching.